Hello everybody, it's Connie with Connie's Creations. Let's craft! Finally. I'm late. I was supposed to be here at 5 and I had to go out of town today. I had to go and handle some things and I didn't get back till like just a while ago. Like just enough time to run to my house, grab my computer, put my flip-flops on, and which I should have just worn in the first place. But anyway, that doesn't matter. And come over to the shop right here to craft. Well, I came in the house, I put my keys down, and I couldn't find them. I don't know what, I couldn't find what I did with them. So I've been looking for my keys. At 5 o'clock, I was still looking for my keys. And then Dean came in. So then I was like, I gotta go. Y'all, I'm such a, I don't know what's wrong with me. It is what it is, but I'm happy to be here, and it's good to see each and every one of y'all, so thank y'all for being here. Let's turn the volume down on that business right there, and let's put some light up in here. I can't see the screen. There we go. Hello, Pam again. Hello, Judy. Hello, Mary, Angela. How's everybody doing today? Some of you guys I saw this morning. I hope y'all had a great day since I saw you, and some of y'all I haven't seen since last week, so I hope you had a great week. I hope you had a great Mother's Day. And here's what we are going to craft today. Now I'm going to write down these things because I actually did not put them. I was making the description and listed this, and I was like, oh, I'm not at the shop. I need my measurements here. So it's about an 18-inch piece of wire. This is a heart. It's bigger than the ones I have in there. So I have some hearts that look like this, similar to this, but this one is bigger. This one is a bit bigger, you guys. So, always go from the wrong side first. That's how I roll. It's about 13, it's almost 14 inches. 13 and a half, we're going to say. 13 and a half, high by about 7.5-ish, 7.5-ish wide. So it's a little bit wider than the other. I think the other one's like 6 inches wide. All right, and then I think this is a 3-inch star. Yeah, 3-inch star. Yes, indeed. And then this is like a little sign to put in the front of it. And that is going to be, that one's 7 inches. So I listed it as the sign. You'll see what I'm talking about in just a little bit. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. First of all, what I'm going to do is I am going to do some stars and stripes. This is a patriotic card. Of course, you don't have to do it like that. Hello, Ramona. Hello, Michelle. How are you? My job is going good. They are fast tracking me to learn more stuff. So tomorrow is going to be a super, super long day. It'll be my longest day for the week that I work, and then Friday will be a 4-hour day. So that won't be too bad, and I get to learn some new stuff tomorrow. So that's going to be good. That's going to be good. So they're trying to train me to do even more stuff, like back behind the scenes kind of stuff. So I'm up for it. Whatever you want to show me. So there we go. Happy Wednesday, Jeanette. Hello, Shannon. How are you? But yes, thank you for asking. Thank you. All right, so we are going to, I think what we're going to do is, I'm going to just kind of see. I want my star. Now, you can put stars all over. I'm just going to do my 1 star white. It's going to be, it's not a flag. It's an impression of the American flag, right? So we're not going to get too crazy about things like that. And we are going to make us a little line that kind of goes across right here. And I think here-ish would be good. So, and it doesn't have to be perfectly straight. I'm not worried about that at all. But I'm going to try and get it somewhat straight. So I'm just going to use my little stick right here, right? We're going to use our little stick. And then I did get some tape out because I did my other stripes, and I thought they came out pretty darn good. But this is a little narrower space than when we did the kite, right? So I thought, well, maybe I should just go ahead and maybe I should just use some tape on this one. I don't know. But we're going to do the same kind of ish thing. do blue at the top, and then we'll do some stripes going down right here. Okay, so I'm going to try and make this as straight as possible. If it's not, then, you know, it's fine. No worries. No worries. All right, so then I am going to use this one as a little filler. So we're going to put this right here. So y'all tell me what's going on in your life. How the heckadoodles are you? Tell me all the things. What's happening? You think you like this already? Awesome. Hey, Rose, how are you? You can hear me, Diane? Awesome. Good, good, good. I got my fan going back here, so I'm sorry if that's a little loud. Were you having trouble with the volume? Not with my loud mouth, huh? Not with my loud mouth. All right, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to leave those. I want to do red first. So we're going to leave those there. And then I'm going to take this off. So this will be red, red, red. Make sense? Then we'll have 2 white stripes. This will be blue. I'm going to save my little tape for in a minute here. Judy K. Humphrey! We're making a patriotic heart. A patriotic heart. That's what we are doing, y'all. And I could have been back a little bit earlier. I'm not going to lie. I spent 20 minutes sitting in my car eating. I went, and there is now a Whataburger in Breaux Bridge, Louisiana, which makes my heart extremely happy. If you are from Texas, you understand all about the Whataburger, right? The Whataburger. Nobody in Louisiana, though, puts enough onions on the burger like they do in Texas. They just don't do it as well. And their drinks don't taste as good as the Texas Whataburgers. They're a little too sweet. The ones in Texas, they got the ratio, the carbon to syrup is just, it's perfect. This one's a little bit on the sweet side, but that's okay. It's a Whataburger. It did have some onions, which is fine. I just don't think they do onions like they do in Texas. I don't know. But I got to eat Whataburger. I was happy. I could have just gotten it, sat it, and got on the road and fed my face and drove at the same time and not even paid any attention to what I was eating. But I said no. That was my intention. So I got in my car. I got myself all set up to head back. And then I was like, no, this burger's going to be too messy. I'm just going to eat it. And then I'll eat my onion rings on the way. No, I sat there and ate the onion rings. I ate till I was done eating. And then I was like, now we can go home. So I would have been probably another 20 minutes earlier. Would have been late today, but oh well. The queen of full disclosure. Yes, Lynn, that's me. Green chili cheeseburger with lots of onions. Yum. That sounds good. That's, yes, Dee Dee, Carrie is fine. Carrie does not answer anybody. Carrie does not answer Connie. I don't know what to tell you. She's fine. I talked to Big D the other day. She's fine. I'm sure she will answer whenever she's ready to answer. I kind of talked about that on the live this morning. I'm not going to go over it again right here, right now. I did get a little emotional, and nobody needs to see me ugly cry 2 times in one day. So, if you want a little bit more on what I had to say about that, then you can go and watch my live from this morning, okay? And, yeah. But physically, she is fine. She is. And I appreciate you checking on her. I really, really do. All of y'all that have been checking on her, I appreciate it. More than you know. All right. So, hey, Diane, how are you? We're going to do this. We are going to do this nautical. It's nautical. Nautical blue. That's right, Linda. A girl has got to eat and enjoy her Whataburger. You are correct about that, my friend. You are correct. All right, so let's do, should have pulled that down a little bit more, but that's okay. I mean, that's okay. And then I was holding my breath on the way back too, because if you guys have traveled between Lafayette and Lafayette and Baton Rouge in Louisiana, then you know about the Basin Bridge, right? You know about the Basin Bridge. So, the Basin Bridge is not a fun bridge. The Basin Bridge is a scary bridge. At least it is for Connie. Because if you get stuck on that bridge, if there's a wreck, there's no way to get around it. There's no way to turn around. You could be there for 20 minutes. You could be there for 20 hours, depending on how bad the wreck is. And on the way back, but see, it's just easier. It's like way out the way. There is another route, and when I go to Lafayette, I take the other route. I take the whole other route. It's 10 minutes longer, but I don't care because I don't want my life to be spent on the bridge, right? So, but when I go to Bro Bridge, I do take it because it's just easier that way. You have to really go roundabout to get to Bro Bridge if you go any other way. So, Linda, I know that you know what I'm talking about. I know Linda knows. Oh, Ramona, that's okay. That's all right. All right, we're going to use this nautical blue, and we're going to do the top right here. Let's just knock that out first. How about that? And, yeah, we are... we're going to paint this blue. We're going to do a big, big, big blue on this one. And little stripes. So, again, I know some people get kind of irate if you don't do the flag. I'm not doing the flag, though. I am doing an impression of the flag. So, an impression of the flag. So we're going to pull this down just like this. So on my way back, all right, so this bridge is like, how many miles long is it? 17? No, it's more than that. 22 maybe? I don't know. I don't know how long it is. It's too long for my comfort. But anyway, going was just fine. It was all nice. Everybody's, you know, not getting crazy and stuff. The speed limit is only 60 on that bridge. And the trucks are not supposed to get in the left-hand lane. They're supposed to stay in the right-hand lane. So going was no problem. I always put my GPS thing on, my app to see, make sure that there's nothing going on before I even go that way, right? And then if there's nothing going on, I'm going to do these sides. I'm just going to dip what's in here. And we're just going to come across right here. So if all is clear, I mean, that doesn't mean that by the time you get there or while you're on the bridge, something could happen, but God forbid. Y'all, there's so many people that have lost their life on that bridge. It's just, it's crazy. Watching Blue on TV. Diane's multitasking. 26? Is it 26? Yeah, it's 20-something, I think. I'm thinking 17 because of a mile marker. I think when you get off, it's a mile marker. One, or exit one, I don't remember. Anyway, mile marker 17, I don't know. Don't even listen to me. Anyway, so going was no big deal, but coming back, they had an 18-wheeler that was flying, and then he was switching lanes, and then he was not watching where he was going. I don't know if he was on his phone or what, but he was going back into the left lane. There was a car in front of me. We were passing him, and the car in front of me had to literally get on that left shoulder. That's all there is. There's a little left shoulder that's not big enough for the whole car, and then you got a good shoulder on the right side for a whole truck could fit there. But yeah, he was all over the place, and that's how the wrecks happen. If there's going to be a wreck, and I'm not dogging on 18-wheelers or drivers, so if you drive an 18-wheeler, your husband or family member drives one, bless you. I think that takes a lot to do that. I really do, and I do appreciate all that goes into it. But there are some out there who should not be behind the wheel of a Volkswagen, much less an 18-wheeler. Right? I'm just saying. And obviously not paying attention to the road. And when there is a wreck on that bridge, it usually, 9 times out of 10, it involves an 18-wheeler. That's all I'm going to say about that. It's actually, okay, I wasn't far off then. It seems like it's 100, yeah. So, yeah, it was, y'all. Whew. And then I had somebody behind me. Oh, then there was a wide load. So there's some parts of the Basin Bridge that are narrow. So a wide load has to take up both lanes. It just is what it is. They have to take up both lanes. And when they can get over, the right shoulder is wide enough that they can usually get over and let traffic pass. Well, we were at a point where we had to wait. They needed both lanes. Well, I've got a vehicle behind me, some crazy person in a minivan, and a white minivan is trying to get around me, and they keep going in the left shoulder, like they're going to pass me in the left shoulder. I'm like, dude, I can't go anywhere. It's in the middle. It's in the very middle. You can't even pass. So as soon as I could get around that, then I got away from him, because that's why there's wrecks, y'all. That's why there's wrecks. 18 miles long. Okay. Well, I wasn't off too far then. That wasn't too bad. So I get off as soon as I have to go over the whole bridge. Like, Bro Bridge is like 2 exits going towards Baton Rouge, and then you're on the Basin Bridge, and then you've got that 18 miles, and then as soon as you come off, there's an exit. And if you guys have ever traveled and you stopped at the Tiger truck stop, it's the exit before that. It's like as soon as you're coming off the bridge, whoo, I exit. I'm out of there. I'm off the interstate. Alicia, you are actually not that late because I was late. I've only been on for like 10 minutes, so you're good. Your husband drives a truck, and it's hard to find a good employee who can actually drive. I bet it is, just like everything else, right, Joy? I have respect. I mean, that's a hard job. And being on the road like that, oh, when I drive to Texas and back, I can't wait to get out the car. I can't wait to get off the interstate. The thought of that being my job, for my income, for my livelihood, I just know. Utmost respect for your husband. Utmost respect, my friend. But there are some that are not capable of doing that job well, and they do cause accidents. And that bridge is famous for some accidents. We're talking pileups, y'all. Pileups, major fatalities. Hey, Andy, how are you? I'm crafting, my friend. We are doing a woodcraft today. We're doing a little kit. We're going to use plaster, and we're going to use this crimson as well. We're going to kind of do it the way we did the kite, where I sanded and blurred the lines and all that kind of stuff. I don't know why I'm taping everything, but I just felt like it today. So, hey, Christina. How are you? It's good to see you. I don't know. That is so crazy. Girl, I hope that you are doing okay. Let me tell you something, Christina. You came to my mind today. Was it this morning? Yes. While I was saying prayers this morning, I prayed for you, my friend. I don't know what's going on with you, but you came to my mind today for prayers. So I prayed for you. I hope all is well. I mean, just prayers in general for anybody is all good. And then I get to see you tonight. That is so awesome. I mean, doesn't God work in great ways? I just love it. That's so cool. That is so cool. So good. I'm glad you're doing well. It is so good to see you. So good to see you. Okay, let's take this off. And I'm going to wing it now on this side. We're going to wing it. There are still billboards up around there that advertise get your CDL license in a week. Yes, I've heard that there are some places that just like fast track it, just because they need people so bad that it doesn't even matter to them. Like, they're just giving them the basics and getting them out on the road because they need people, and that is not safe. That, my friends, is not safe at all. Alright, so I'm not going to wing it for the sides, but I'm going to wing it for the top right there. We're just going to bring this red downtown here. I just think that's so cool. I haven't seen Christine in forever. Like, I don't ever get to watch. You guys know my page has changed. I don't really craft that much anymore. We do the Wednesday thing. and maybe an event here and there. But, yeah, I thought about Christine, and I said some prayers for her. She came to mind. God brought her to mind, and here she is today. That is so cool. I love it. All right, I'm just taking where this stops at the tape, and I'm taking it down to the bottom. Now we are going to put some. We're gonna dirty it up. So I'm not gonna worry too much about if I miss any spots. If there's like bare wood, that's fine with me. Now, if you're more of the crisp colors and not the dirty, then you would just leave it like this. Boom, you got it. That's all you gotta do. Hey Nancy, how are you? Hey Laura, how are you doing? Yes, it is. It's amazing how he works, huh? This is so cool. Okay, so I am just going to go. Oops, are y'all there? Sorry. I got a call that came through. I have been getting so many spam calls, y'all. It is unbelievable. Have y'all been getting a lot? It's like ramped up bad for me in this past month. There is a, do y'all get the tax resolution scam call? Let me know if y'all get that one. So that's another one that's like comes through and like some sort of tax resolution thing. I don't know. Anyway, it was so funny because they're robocalls, and one day Dean and I were both home, and his phone and my phone started ringing at the exact same time. It was the exact same Samantha with the exact same tax resolution leaving a message on both of our phones at the same time. It's just, it's out of control, y'all. It really is. Out of control. So, I don't need no tax resolution. Thank goodness. Let me just say thank goodness. All right. So, we're going to do our reds. Here's our other red on this side. Then we'll do this side. Like 3 times a day? Yes. It's crazy. Samantha just called you a few minutes ago. Man, let me tell you what, she's a hard worker. She is a hard worker. Just joking, the robocalls. Now there's a new one that I'm getting. And it just says, what was it? Oh, it's letting me know that, yeah, you got approved for the loan that you were looking for, but that you applied for, but we aren't able to get in touch with you. So please call me back. And then y'all, it has this thing that says, if you don't want these calls anymore, like if I applied for a loan, then why would I like want to dial 9 to not like have this call anymore? But I'm afraid to even do that. I just blocked the number because is that when you push 9, does that do something that, you know, they can get into your phone or whatever? I don't know. I'm asking. I don't know. So I don't do any of that kind of stuff at all. Whatever directions they give is a big negative for me. But man, it is so... Yes, it's less than a month. Hey Lisa, how are you? Y'all, Lisa is hanging out with her little TJ, and oh my gosh, he is cute. I'm so excited for y'all being on these trips, being able to go on these trips and spend time with your other daughter there too. That's so awesome. Okay, there we go, y'all. There we go. We got that. So let's dry. I'm going to go ahead and take this tape off. And we're going to hoop all as well. That looks well. And let's do you. So, but yeah, y'all, it's crazy. Now, you can also not do white. You can just leave this natural wood if you're into that look as well. And if you want, if I went way down with the blue, but of course you could just do the top part right here, right? And have more like this. The long skinny heart that I have, that's kind of this shape, but thinner, I would do that probably with that one. I would do like a blue here and have like, it's long and skinny. So have it go down more. But we have that little sign and we got a heart to put, or a star to put on here. So that's why I didn't go, I went down farther. So anyway, you get calls about late told you. Yes, I've gotten that one too. And you don't even try. Have you got one this morning? Wanting him to take out a business loan. We are retired. Yes, yes, it's some sort of business loan thing. But they were telling me that I was that we were like approved for it or something already. I don't know. It's crazy, y'all. But that was funny. I'm like, dude, Samantha is calling me and you at the same time, Dean. Samantha ain't right. She is a hard worker, though. As far as I know, yes, she's still going on the trip. As far as I know. So I am looking forward to the trip. Not only to see my sisters, but to see my sister. So, yes, as far as I know, that has not changed. She is still going on the trip. Now, she'll be done with school in the next couple of weeks. These are like the last weeks. And these last weeks, the last month, is hard. It's a lot going on. There's finals going on. Their schedules get changed up. It's exhausting. She's already exhausted. So, yeah. I'm hoping by the time school's out, maybe she'll have a little bit more time. And maybe she can, she'll be able to answer some of y'all's messages and stuff like that too. But, yes, it's less than a month going to Arkansas, y'all. Arkansas, here we come. Arkansas. I've never driven in Arkansas before. Have I been to Arkansas? Yeah, well, I've been to Arkansas, yeah. Because we went and met in Fort Smith. But I have not. We flew to Tulsa. I like that airport. That airport's nice. It's not too big. It's not too small. I liked it. Y'all know I'm a little funny about flying, so that means a lot. Yes, there's no plans for anything, as far as I know. The only plans we need to plan is like if we're going to cook or not cook is all we need to worry about. And we can eat sandwiches the whole time as far as I'm concerned. I don't care. I don't care about none of that. The no super big agenda. We are just going to chill out, love on each other, hug on each other. We got a place with a pool so we can sit by the pool and have a good time, visit, and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah. There's no big crafting agenda. This is kind of a personal thing. And not to say that, I mean, if some of the girls want to do that, I mean, I'm fine with that, whatever they want to do. But I'm just saying there's no, like, agenda for it. It's not like a, you know, like the planned meet and greets with people and stuff like that. Okay. Now I'm thinking about it. I don't know why I had to have such a crisp line right here, because I'm going to put that little sign over it. I know why. Because for people that want a crisp line and don't want a sign, this is how you do it. There you go. We'll go with that. Yeah, we'll go with that. Alright, so again, if you like the crispness and you don't like the dirty up stuff I got from her and I don't know when. Wow. She must have her ears are burning. So she's calling me right now. I'll have to call her back. I forgot what I was saying. What was I saying, y'all? The crispness. Oh, you could put the tape over the red after doing the red. So I started off using tape and I should have continued. So if you haven't done that before, you kind of know what I'm talking about. But I think y'all all know anyway. I think y'all all know. I think y'all all know how that goes, right? You could just put the tape over the red and then you'll have that nice crisp line. You won't have to worry about it getting in the red. But since I'm going to sand it, I'm not really worried about that. I just kind of use tape because it was in my head to use tape. And yeah. And y'all know that it's not great up there in that head. It's not always great. Just relaxing and visiting, yes. Did you say Carrie is going to Arkansas? Yes, she's going to Arkansas. She is. She is going to Arkansas. Yep. All the Sixers are going except for Scraps. Scrap said that she couldn't go. So I am so looking forward to it. I told them before when I went for the interview for that job, don't even hire me if I can't have off that week in June, because I'll quit. We'll quit to go on this trip. I mean, I didn't say it like that, but y'all know what I mean. It's not an option. Like, I'll come back and see if you still have something available when I get back. Like, don't even hire me before if it's going to be a problem, because the trip is winning. The trip will win on that one. On that decision. All right, so there we go, y'all. So bright, too bright for me. Too bright. We're going to tone it down. Her cruise is coming. Yes, her cruise is like, I don't know, the next week or something like that. The cruise that she did not say that she wanted to go on. Somehow got sucked into. I don't know how she got sucked into that, but yeah. It's not a good situation at all. She had this trip already, and then financially, she got sucked into doing that trip. So financially, an issue. And then the traveling and all that kind of stuff too, because it's not like it's a cruise out of Galveston right there by them. They got to go all the way to New Orleans, so crazy. It's after, Lisa. It's after. As soon as she gets back, she goes on that cruise. Like I don't know, I want to say like, it's not Father's Day. It must be the following, I don't know if it's during the week or if it's on the weekend that they leave, but something like that. Something. Or maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you're right. Maybe it is. No, I think it's after the trip. Yeah, after. All right, so here we go. We've got this. I'm going to let this dry a little bit. And again, like I always tell y'all, if you're going to glaze, wax over, do whatever, let your paint dry. If you're at home, you can let it sit and cure for a few hours at least before you go to the next step. We're live. We just kind of keep going on to the next thing. But if you do it too soon, some of your paint will rub off, which your project will still come out fine, but why cause yourself a headache like that if you're not on a time frame, right? That's what I'm guessing, anywho. That's what I'm guessing. All right, so we're going to do the star, too. Now, the star comes with the kit as well. It's a 3-inch star. And I'm just going to paint white on here because I am going to glaze that as well, and I want the sides darker. So I'm not even going to worry about putting paint on the sides. We're going to leave it like that. And then we are going to get us some wax. A little wax, a little wax. A little waxy wax. All right. Ooh, well, it's kind of gruesome. A little on the gross side, but that's okay. That's okay. All right. We got that. Let's get some of our wet wipes. Wet wipes. And we're going to do, I might do a little grayish color on here too, but we're going to do a base on this. We will do a base with the wax on here. And then if we want to gray it up a little bit, I'll do that as well. So I'm just going to stick this in the antique wax, and we'll just rub it on easy peasy like this. Okay? I just feel like I want it a little grayish instead of brown, so we might add a little bit of gray paint to this. Okay, now another idea that you could do is you could also paint your star, right? You could paint your star with antique wax as well. So you could have, like, you could do, especially if you have a stencil of stars, you could stencil stars on here. I have one somewhere, but I can't find it. you could stencil stars over your blue or hand draw them or make dots. We did dots on the flag right here. I mean, on the kite right here. Make dots, and then you could do the star in the middle too with a little rustic-ish look to it by using the antique wax or a glaze or something, or some sort of wax on here as well. So can y'all picture that? Like you would have the white stars, and then you could do brownish color right here. I mean, it's up to you. There's just trying to give y'all some ideas of what you can do. All right, let's make sure. Now, this is not going to show up too good on the brown, but I am still going to do, or on the blue, but I'm still going to do a little bit on the blue. So I'm just going to put some on there and wipe some off. It does in person. It also makes fuzzies over here, but it's okay. Once it dries, it's fine. In person, you can kind of see the difference, but I don't think there's really much of a difference you can see on camera. But I am going to just go ahead and put some of this wax over our blue and just kind of wipe that off as well. Once it dries, I can get the little fuzzies off. And I'm going to do the sides. I'm going to go a little heavier on the side, I think, and not wipe off as much. It's personal preference, y'all. It's whatever floats your boat at this point. Again, if you like the crispness of things, then don't even do this part, right? Don't even do it. Just let it be. But these particular wipes, I don't know if it's just these, but they tend to get a little fuzz on here. So I'll hold it up. I don't know. Oh yeah, y'all can kind of see. Y'all kind of see how it has that, especially on the edges. I want to go around the edges and make sure that it's good and dark around there. And I think I'm going to take off a little bit of this in the middle and have most of that dark around, the edge. There we go. So my suggestion is just play with stuff, you know? Just play with it. So we're going to just make it heavier around the edges, like so. And we're going to kind of leave it a little bit lighter in the middle, like that. Okay? So kind of see what I'm talking about there? All right. Now, I can always go in and add a little bit more too. But once it dries, you can take it away as well, but it takes a little sanding to do that. So, all right. So now that I have that done, we're going to go ahead and go on these sides right here. And we're going to dirty that up as well. I like to get the sides out the way first, and then I can concentrate on the front. Hey, Mayor, how are you? You see it? You see it? Hey, Lori, how are you? Thank you for tossing out the bobber. Thank you so much. All right, let's do some little stripes down here. Now, y'all see how that does, right? That's all good. We can take it off. But when that paint's not cured, it's easy to smear it onto the next color or for it to pull off that color. All right. Let's take a clean one and take some of that off. And take some of that off. And just a little bit more over here. Like that. Okay, so now we've got all those colors toned down. It still looks bright on there. Not as bright in person though. So that's good. Now I'm going to take this and we're going to do the same thing with our star. Let's do a little bit more on here. Take it off. A little bit more right here. Take it off. And again, I want to kind of how, see, I'm getting a little blue and red in there. There we go. Okay, I want to go heavy on the tips. Heavy on the tips, please. And we're going to go heavy on the sides. Let's do this. Let's switch to this right here. I look hot. Like not hot, like awesome looking. Hot like heat wise. It is a little warm in here, yes. I have my fan going. I have not been here during the day to have my AC on, so it's just now starting to cool off. But y'all, my hair is wild. My hair is going crazy. I'm growing it out, but the fronts seem to always break, and I've got these pieces that just stick straight up, which cracks me up. It cracks me up big time. But I'm going to let it grow out a little bit more, decide what I want to do. I don't know. I might end up chopping the whole shebang off again. We will see. We'll see. We'll see what ends up happening right here. For now, I am going to keep it like it is. All right, let's go in these little corners right here. And take off in the middle. Let me take some white. This is a little, I feel like I took most of the white off. Which can happen too. If it's not cured, you can wipe it so much, it'll actually wipe off your paint. So, I'm just trying to make it a little bit whiter in the middle there. There we go. There we go. There we go. Yes, heat-wise. I heard Texas is going to be hotter than Death Valley in the next couple of days. Of course, we are coming. Oh my goodness. It's today, was it today or yesterday? It was supposed to be the hottest day of the week. I don't know. It was 86 today, which is normal for us. Supposed to be 90 yesterday, I think was the high, which still is within the normal for us. I didn't know. I did not know. Okay, so we're going to do our little star. Is going to hang out on here like so. Just like that. We're going to put this away. And let me try chalk paint. Let me see this mineral paint. Let's see what this does. No, that's not bad at all. So, I mean, it is a bit warm in here just because it's closed up and I haven't been in here today. It does take a bit for it to cool off. So it should be nice and cool by the time I leave. I could have had it cool off a little bit better if I had found my keys sooner. I had lost my keys earlier. I couldn't make my way to the shop because I did not have any keys. All right, this is the mineral. Oh, that mixed up very nicely. That is the mineral. I almost feel, let me see something. I don't know if this would work or not. I don't know. I just had this crazy idea. Let me see. Let's put you right here. And then drag. I wonder what this would do if I kind of drug it on here. I mean, it can't hurt to try, right? Just drag it and see what it does. Kind of liking it. I mean, these sticks are like, they're not perfectly, I mean, they're pretty smooth, but they're not perfectly smooth. So that texture might grab some of it, right? And then leave some of it. And maybe give it a weather book. I don't know. We are finding out, though. I like it. Huh. Look at there. Look at that, y'all. I am going to sand it to kind of meld it all together. But we got to dry that first. We got to dry that. You're in the mid-90s, and I think it would be that way for a while. Yeah, that's usually us, too, about this time of year. And then we could hit 100 next month in June. Definitely in July. What color red? That was called Crimson. That's the Crimson from Waverly. Waverly chalk paint. That's what I got. Alright. Now, let's get some sanding paper. And the first thing I'm going to do is, I still want this kind of roughened up a little bit somehow. Somehow, some way. Let's see what this does for me. Alright, that'll work. Alright, let's do you. Just gonna let some all natural come through in some areas. And then I'm going to come down and make some scratch marks on here. Like that. You'll see that. And then I'm also going to make some scratch marks in here. Like so. And then we'll get that off. See how your paint comes off if it's not super duper cured. But in no means ruins your project. It's still good to go. Okay, now this right here where the natural wood came through, I kind of want that darker. So let's see what happens if I add a little dark to this, like so. Like that. Yep, like that. Alright, so that gives it a little bit more character down there as well. And our little character up here. Just a little bit darkness on that sides again. It's kind of like painting a picture, y'all. It's all about the layers. You just go back and forth until you kind of get what you're looking for, you know? Alright, our star's going to go there, and we are going to dry this a little bit more. She's doing good as far as I know, Mare. She just called a while ago while I'm live, so I'll call her back and see if she's not busy or she'll answer. But I talked to Big D for Mother's Day, and she's doing good. So everybody's good. According to Big D, everybody's good. Alright, let's go to you. And let's see about this. I'm going to lightly do this. Because I don't want to take it all off. But I kind of want it to be blended. See, so it just kind of all melts together. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. I think I could maybe put a little bit more up here, and I kind of want to just because it was fun. Seriously. No joke. Just on that side right there. Let's dry that. Hey Tammy, how are you? Thank you, Diane. Thank y'all for hanging out with me this evening. Appreciate y'all. All right, we are going to put 1776 on our thing here. I'm going to see if my big stamps fit on here. Hopefully they do. If they don't, that's okay. I might hand do it. I don't know. Oh no. Okay. That's really cool. I like that. I like that look. So that's just a little bit of the mineral, or you could do a gray paint over the top of the Waverly Antique Wax. So that's going to be our little sign right here. Super easy, super cute. Super easy, super cute. This kit is available in my shop. When y'all jumped on, y'all probably saw a link to my shop pop up. It is in the shop. And the total height I had given it without the hanger was 13.5 inches high. So it's a decent wall piece. Let me get these out my way before I knock one of them over and we have a real problem. Hey Norma, how are you? Thank y'all for being here. Okay. All right, here we go. We are going to throw this away, and we're going to get those stamps out. First of all, let me clean this off real quick. Let me clean it off. Alrighty, we got that. So let's get those stamps out and see if they'll fit. Let me see if they will fit. Hey Erin, how are you? I don't know. I do not know. Ooh, just barely. I gotta get it just right, y'all. I gotta get it just right. But it'll fit. 1776. You could do USA, you could put Old Glory, you could put whatever you want on there. Right? You could put red, white, and blue. You could put Uncle Sam. You could put Merca. Merca. Alright, let me kind of mark out about where I want them. Where's my old chalk? Hey Patty, how are you? Alright, so if we do 1776, I'm not going to make a whole block because it's not going to be that far apart. 76. Yeah, so from here to about right here. Okay, that'll work. Let's get ink. Get ink. Hey, Miss Marcy, how are you? I hope you had a happy Mother's Day. All right, so halfers between here would be about here. So we want 1/7 on this side and 1/7 on this side. That's where we're going to start. We're going to hold our breath and hope that I stamp correctly. All right, so 1/7 on this side and make sure that I am, all right, there's 17, or A7 for 17. It's a little crooked, which is fine. Another reason why you do the distress. If you mess up, it's part of it. If you mess up, it's part of it. It's part of the fun. All right, let's do you. All right. Now let's do you about here-ish. And then, hey Barbara, how are you? No, Joy, I got these at Hobby Lobby. These are at Hobby Lobby. Or they were when I got them. And then they also have the Distress inks at Hobby Lobby as well. But I do have these set of small stamps in my Amazon. I do. Okay. Alright, there we go. 1776 backwards for y'all. Oh, I hate that they do that to y'all. We can't flip it no more, y'all. Alright. Okay, now we got that, and I am just going to take a little marker here because I can't find, I can't find my little star. I have star stencils, but I don't know what I did with them. And I don't think I have a star stamp. No, I'm not going to have that here. So, we're just going to draw it. We're just going to draw it with a marker, with a permanent marker. Okay? And we are just going to do a star here. And we're going to do a star over here. Doesn't have to be perfect. Try and make them somewhat the same. There we go. So, we got a star on either side, 1776. We're going to bring it over here, and we're going to put it on our little board right here. I'm going to make it a little bit crooked, just a little bit crooked. Hey, Denise, how are you? Hi, Tammy, how are you doing? Dana, come on in, you guys. They're probably not giving you, notifications anymore. I mean, I'm not going to do their running on a treadmill like a hamster thing anymore. It's going to be on my time, not theirs anymore, and they know it. So they're slowly taking me out of the race, meaning absolutely no notifications. So, okay, I'm going to make this just a tad bit crooked. I don't want it perfectly straight, so I'm going to make it just like this. So, if you get on my Telegram, you can go to my website, Connie's Creations, LA.com. I will upload this to YouTube, so if you are watching the replay on YouTube, that'll be in the description of this video. Okay, and then we're going to do the same thing with our star. I'm just going to use this. You know, the cases are turned off and not by, yeah. See, they're, it's like they punish us if we don't run like a crazy person trying to grow and keep making them content, because that's ultimately what it is. It's your content, but you're making it for them. And if they don't like the way that you're doing it or not doing it, then they will slowly phase you out. That's just how it works. But that's just the way it's going to have to be. So there we go. Here's our little star. Here's our little sign in the front. And then we're going to take our little hanger that comes with it. Our little wire. And I'm going to bend it about a couple inches like this. We're going to put it in here. I'm going to do the little curly cues. We're going to do a couple of little curly cues on here. I want some small ones. So let me get that chalk pencil out again. And let's do like so. Okay. And then I'm just going to come around. We're going to come around here and make sure that I have this in how I want it. And we'll do another couple of little curly cues on this side. Okay. And then we'll go down like this. And in like this. Actually, maybe a little bit more. Make our little couple of inches on this side and go from the back to the front. Just like so. And this one's a little bit longer, so I'm just going to cut it short. You don't have to. I just like them to be about the same length before I start curling them. That's just me. Then I'm going to take them and I am going to curl. We're just going to curl this in. Take some pliers and just make a circle with it. Make a circle, and then we're going to use the side of it to press it in. Like so. Do the same thing on this side. Let me turn it this way. See if I can do it this way. So it'll be kind of the same. I'm turning it under. It's all in the wrist with this, y'all. All in the wrist. Just keep making a circle with it till you get tight up against your wood. And then use the side of your pliers to just push it down. And there you go. There you go. All right. So now there's your little hanger. And you can do however you can make it pointed. You don't have to make it rounded. You can make it shorter than this. You can put a bell on it. You can put some material on it. Let me see if I have a piece of that leftover material. The little striped material. And, oh, that's the one I wanted right there. That's the one I wanted. Here's one. Oh, I'm just dropping everything. I'm dropping everything. I'm just going to take this and I'm going to just put a little piece of material right here just for a little something something. Like I said, you could put a little bell in there. This is optional. You don't have to do this either. Just a little piece of material. You could put raffia on here instead. Just whatever it is that you would like to do. But there you go. There is our little heart, our patriotic heart. Super cute. Super cute. You could even do Memorial Day for it. You could do something generic where it's all about every holiday. Labor Day, Memorial Day, 4th of July, Independence Day, whatever works for you. But anywho, super cute, super easy craft to do. You need to order some more hearts. Yeah, I was saying this is the same shape. It's kind of the same shape as the ones that I already have, but it is a little bit wider. It's about the same length, but it's a little bit wider than the other ones. So, yeah. All right, I hope that y'all enjoyed this tonight, you guys. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with me. Y'all are super duper amazing. I had a lot of fun. Thank y'all so much. Y'all, those of y'all that do Bible study with me, I'll see y'all tomorrow, but it won't be in the morning. I gotta work in the morning. It's gonna be a long day tomorrow. I should be live by 3:45 p.m. Central Time for that tomorrow afternoon, and then we'll be back in the morning the day after that. So, thanks for hanging out with me, you guys. Y'all are awesome. Thank y'all so much. Appreciate it. Y'all have a great night, and don't forget, go find a way to start a ripple, because you never know how far that ripple can go. All right, I'll see y'all soon. Love you guys. Bye.